Welcome back, everyone, to ESO. Okay. Let's just make sure everything's good. Can you guys hear me? I don't know if I care too much for this. Hopefully never. Chicken licking. Let's grab a mouse. I don't want to.
Drat! Which one could he possibly be?
I don't know what you're going about, but I got things to do, lady. Oh, Somerset is so beautiful at night. And just look at that. What the hell? Narirasi. Question is, I can't talk to them, but how do I know their name? Is my question. I'm glad they all have names, but logically.
Go inside and we'll discuss this later. And take off that ridiculous hood.
Ridiculous? I'll show you what's
Cannon
ridiculous.
Reeve,
I'll show you all.
Oh. Excuse me. Hello.
You think as Canon Reeve I'd be immune to the troublesome temper of a spoiled and rebellious child. But what distinguished visitors I have today. A wandering sage, a well-dressed Khajiit, and you. What brings such a group to Relenthal?
We're investigating reports of unusual occurrences here.
Investigating? For who?
The Queen.
Well, there have been 3 reports this week of someone disappearing. And my intractable son Nadoril and his malcontent friends have been cavorting around the large sinkhole that recently appeared.
Do you think the missing people, the sinkhole, and your son's friends are related?
What are you implying? They're just young and proud of their heritage. I wouldn't draw such a harsh conclusion without substantial evidence. I can't understand why they're fascinated with the sinkhole, but that doesn't make them criminals.
Any objection to us investigating it?
I suppose 2 high elves and a well-dressed Khajiit can be trusted. Take a look around and let me know if you find anything significant. I just wish my son Nadoril would stay away from there. He's become so intense lately. A phase, I'm sure.
I'm sure. Maybe lasted only a few centuries. I'll let you know if you find anything, bruh.
Raz wants to ask the Cannon Reeve a few more questions. Take the Sijik and go investigate the sinkhole.
When did she... What? When did you come?
The Cannon Reeve's son certainly seems agitated about something. I wonder where he ran off to in such a state. Well, I suppose we should go and take a look at the sinkhole the Cannon Reeve mentioned.
Sometimes I wish the human body would heal faster. Especially from injuries. God, it's so frustrating sometimes. Why do you think Cannon Reeve's son, Nadoril, and his friends gather at the sinkhole, my friend?
That's a rather dangerous and unsavory location for a gathering of young Altmer. The Cannon Reeve referred to them as malcontents, who are proud of their heritage. Makes me curious to see what we'll find when we get there.
Do you think the sinkhole might be connected to the David
I'd rather not speculate. We'll see for ourselves soon enough. I just hope the Cannon Reeve's son hasn't gotten involved with anything too terrible. Children, they can be as frustrating as they are loving.
Do you have any children?
I had a daughter. She fell ill. Even the best minds of the Conclave couldn't cure her malady. She's no longer with us.
That sucks.
Enough of that. Let's go see what the sinkhole has to show us.
Oh Lord, horrible. Enter the sinkhole. Oh. It's all the way back here. Good Lord. I really wish I had a mount.
You there. You're new to Relenthal, aren't you? You certainly look like an outsider. I regret the necessity, but I must beg your aid. My brother is about to make a terrible mistake and join an appalling organization.
Cult.
Worse, an acting troupe. The House of Reveries may be famous across Somerset, but my brother is one of the most gifted academics of our generation. For him to waste his talents performing for rich nobles is just
Where's your brother now?
irresponsible. I fear he's already signed up, and that's why I require you as an ally. I'll need you to infiltrate the acting troupe. Laredale, my brother, knows my face, but he does not know yours. You must find him for me so I can talk him out of this.
Alright, fine.
Auriel himself would smile on your kindness. Now, we haven't a moment to waste. The House of Reveries is hosting auditions this very moment. You must present yourself to Alchemy, the audition master, and impress her with your performance.
Audition.
Well, they don't take just anyone. Only the most talented performers even get an audition, but don't worry. I've
I really
already
like
devised a
dress.
solution.
Really shiny.
I've enchanted a set of knives that will allow you to juggle with perfect rhythm. They would impress anyone.
The graphic in ESO looks pretty nice. But I could have a higher end graphics card.
Oh, it's
Okay,
quite
70,
simple, really. Toss one in the air and relax your mind. Your hands will do the rest. I've used them a number of times and never cut myself, and I'm about as coordinated as a drunken mud crab. I'm certain you'll impress a sponsor.
Drunken mud crab. What can you tell me about your brother?
Laredale and I have studied magic all of our lives, and have found few who match our skills. I knew it only a matter of time before a great opportunity came along, but even I was shocked when we were invited to join the Sapiarchs.
The Sapiarchs.
Yes, a rather rare and momentous occasion. You're currently looking at the new assistant to the Sapiarch of Artifice. Not a position to be taken lightly. But how does Laredale react to such incredible news? He runs away to join the theater.
Pressure?
I have no idea. He just left a letter saying not to look for him. I suspect it's just nerves. I can't imagine leaving my brother behind to rot here in Relenthiel. I need to find him and help him see reason.
Well, we're all rotting no matter where we go. How do you know your brother is here?
At first I tried to search for him myself, but Laredale is an even more powerful mage than I. He was able to obstruct any spell I cast to find him. I was able to track him here using more mundane means, but it set me back a month.
Why does he want to join this House of Reveries?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you what is going through his head right now. For him to even consider wasting his talent on entertaining nobles with parlor tricks, why, it's simply unthinkable.
Are you sure we should stop him?
What, and let this madness continue? No. Laredale is both a mage and researcher of extraordinary talents. He would be of great benefit to Somerset, perhaps even all of Tamriel. I just need to speak with him and I'm sure I'll convince him to leave.
Renid. Can you tell me more about the audition process?
From what I understand, it starts with impressing a sponsor. A senior member of the House of Reveries selects applicants who they believe have demonstrated talent. They then train that applicant for a final audition in front of the Grand Maestro.
Final audition.
It determines if you'll be accepted into the troupe or not. Not that you truly need to worry about that. As long as you acquire Alchemy as your sponsor and are allowed access to other hopefuls, you should be able to find out where Laredale is.
Sponsored by Alchemy?
In this case, Alchemy is a mer, not a practice. She's a member of the troupe and sponsor to the current potentials. They all have silly names like that. Banter, serenade, clever. Just another complication in our ever-eventful search.
Goodbye. Perform for Alchemy. I guess I'll help this Lassa out. Let's go.
I'll meet you in the sinkhole.
You will. Okay.
You can do this, Ashala. You can. Oh, my stomach.
Well, I think that's quite enough. Next. Well done. Come, talk. No more auditions for today.
Oh, curses!
My, you certainly do have a talent for juggling. One might almost say your hands work like magic. Tell me, why do you wish to join the House of Reveries?
I want to perform with the best in Somerset.
A wonderful answer, but it's not very creative, is it? I'd work on that. You'll want something more dramatic if you wish to impress the Grand Maestro. Still, I'd be happy to sponsor you for house membership, if you complete my challenge, of course.
What challenge would that be? I like
When
a
we
challenge.
join the troupe, we abandon our old selves and take an identity reflected in our masks. What unique item suits you, I wonder? A griffin feather? Yes, that would be lovely. Go collect a feather and meet me in front of the Manor of Masks.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Oh, not much, I'm afraid. I have many names, but my true name is spoken only in the dead of night, and only in the softest whispers. I am the daughter of a dragon and a rather robust Telvanni. I spit fire and turn into a wyvern on the full moon.
Do you all remember the House of Reveries make-up stories?
Only me, of course. I'm
see.
teasing you. I was actually born whole from the earth when a lonely sapiarch cast a spell to create a wife. He was attractive, I'll give him that, but boring, so I left him with a mud pie and ran off to join the theater.
Good lord. Can you tell me anything about yourself?
Oh, you're no fun. I'm actually a simple farmer's daughter who learned to mimic voices when I was but a babe. A life of plows and livestock was not for me, sadly, so here I am. Do you understand? We can be anyone here. You can be anyone.
Well, what does a sponsor do exactly?
Why, I put you through your paces. After all, I've deemed you worthy to perform for the Grand Maestro himself. Whether he offers you membership is beyond my ken, but I've never made the mistake of leaving him bored. See that you don't embarrass me.
What happens if the Grand Master judges me worthy?
You may join us, if you wish. Cast aside your old life, become who you truly wish to be. Live for your art, for the stage, for the sound of applause. But you must never reveal your old identity. It is our only absolute.
Is it why you all wear masks?
Have you happened to meet an artist in Somerset? Had that distinct pleasure? All they care about is fame. But within our troupe, we live only for our passion. To prove that devotion, we rid ourselves of the past and live only for the present.
But don't you need the past to prove your passion? Because what you do to prove your passion is eventually the past, away from the present, which provides evidence, which the past is, of your actions showing your passion, in the present. Anyways.
We always wear a mask. To your mother, you are an innocent child. To your lover, a sinful treat. A friend to your companions, a terror to your enemies. But many here find their true selves within their craft, within their passion. I know I have.
Did you ever sponsor a high elf named Loredel?
Did I? Well, let's see. Have you taken a lover recently? What was their name? Oh, are you in a committed relationship? Or was it a one-night tryst? Did you lift them to the heights of ecstasy or leave them unfulfilled and disappointed?
Useless.
It's a question, isn't it? A personal question like yours, a question one stranger should never ask another in polite company. I have sponsored many in my time with the House of Reveries, just as one once sponsored me. Those names are theirs alone.
Oh, I should kill you. But I can't, I need you. Collect a griffin feather. Oh lord. Oh my god. Alright. Castles and buildings. On my craft, sorry, that was so rough. That is so rough.
Enough, Silery. These mysterious deaths are our business to solve, not yours.
What is going on?
Little busy at the moment. You know, now's not the time to be wandering around, what with the gruesome killings and clueless investigators. Could wind up dead, or answering questions until you wish you were.
I understand. Goodbye. Let's try it. Look at them tattoos on my hand, baby. Those regulars.
Greetings. Farewell, my friend.
What was that about? Oof. 2 event tickets. A ticket used to purchase rare goods from the Suppressor event, the merchant. Drummer plunder score public. This drummer score bucket contains some of the secrets of the drummer crafting motif, as well as items of sinister interest to witches and warlocks can be earned only once a day. Oh, cool. That sucks. She did, he did. But let me get the oh. I think that's respawn. That's some creepy John, bruh. Let's talk to Alchemy. Let's talk to Alchemy. I am Alchemy. Let's talk to Alchemy. This is some bullshit. This is some big ass bullshit, nigga. Oh, here we go. Alchemy, alchemy, alchemy. Let's talk to. Oh, what the? Alchemy, where you at, alchemy? Let's talk to alchemy, alchemy, alchemy. Let's talk to alchemy, alchemy, alchemy. Alchemy, alchemy. Let's talk to alchemy, alchemy. Where's she at? What the hell? Oh, good lord, girl.
You've returned intact. How wonderful. I was worried the griffin might have been a bit too much, but I see you're not one to be easily deterred. Good. Tell me, how did you acquire your most lovely feather?
I killed the griffin. I snuck one there.
Clever, but a bit dry. What if the nest was on a cliff's edge? Perhaps you slipped the beast a sleeping drought. Oh, and the feather was enchanted by a nereid. Well, those are just suggestions. With this lovely feather, your mask is complete.
So, what now?
Now's the time to don your mask and play the game of boasts. Talk with the other three hopefuls, perform together, and then ask each other one question. Your answers must be tales that can wow the crowd, a chance to bond and perfect your act.
Where do I find them?
You'll find the other potentials inside our quarters, the Manor of Masks. We have a talented crop this week, but I'm certain you'll fit right in. Don't forget to wear your mask. We can't force you, of course, but why not get used to it?
Where's my mask? Good lord. I'm a bit tired, guys. I'm gonna end this. I might come back on later, I don't know, but I'm just tired because